Yo guys, what's up? My name is Daniel and welcome to Anya Trades. So, this is officially my first video, my first trading related video actually, and it's something I've been meaning to do. I've been meaning to create a YouTube channel and document my trading journey, but you know how it goes. I've been procrastinating and stuff. So today's the day. I literally just thoughts came over my head. I was like, why haven't I done this till now? You get so I decided to shoot it. So my setup is all forms of weird, and I don't really care. I don't really care. It's gonna be a process. I'm gonna keep improving as we go, and yeah, let's see how well it goes. So I'm gonna briefly talk about my trading journey. Now, as far as trading goes, I've been around, trust me. Most people you come across might be okay, they started maybe lockdown, that's 2020 or 2021, which is like 3 years ago. But in my case, the first time I got acquainted to trading was in 2018 or 2017, which is like 2018 is like 6 years ago, 2017 is like 7 years ago, which is quite a long time. But the issue is I was also in school, I was in university, so I was trying to shuffle, like I didn't take it seriously. So I found myself shuffling shuffling between the two, and I didn't really have a mentor. I didn't really put my back into it. I didn't really take it seriously as I should. So those were things that made my trading journey longer than it should, because I've come across, if I don't know if some of you may know, like Sean Lee from Astro FX back then, Q Banks, Rox FX, who else Mamba FX, all those people. Those are people that were prominent back then in the day. So all those continue to, it led me down to 2020, where I finally met or got to know ICT from a friend of mine, somebody I knew when I was doing my internship. And I was really intrigued by the sheer accuracy of, like, first it sounded very different. I was used to support and resistance. I was used to trend lines. I was used to all those things, but this stuff just sounded very different and very technical. So I was drawn to it because obviously trading was not working. It wasn't working with whatsoever I was doing. I got all the courses somehow, any way I could, and went through them, but it didn't work. I didn't understand why. Went through ICT, went through his mentorship, went through all his videos, the one series, everything, but still I didn't take it seriously. I think it was up until 2021, ending of the year, or 2022 rather, when I was like trying to round up with school stuff. So I decided to take it seriously, like, okay, let me take this like a course, like a profession, you understand, and taking notes, properly back testing, getting data. I didn't really just like getting data then, but I was really like taking notes, trying to follow up, trying to like, the whole learning process. And that continued. I was able to get across then earlier or sometime last year, I was continuing my ICT journey, but I was at the point, I think I was going through the whole shiny object syndrome. I think in a later video I'll explain what that is and how you should avoid it. But basically, I was jumping from one strategy to another. I was trying to incorporate all of ICT. ICT has, if you know ICT, it has like a whole arsenal of stuff. I was trying to incorporate everything into my trading plan, which is not healthy. I do not recommend that. It's going to ruin you more than it's going to make you. So coming out of that, I was able to. I stumbled upon a guy called Arjo. So he also studied from ICT, and he was able to make a model that worked for himself. And I liked him because of his simplicity. I liked the way everything was straight to the point, because ICT sometimes tends to be kind of cryptic about his stuff. He wants you to do the hard work, and which is not wrong. He wants you to really figure out stuff for yourself, and everybody has their own personality differences. So Arjo was more straightforward, and though I couldn't join his mentorship, his MMC, for whatsoever reason, but from his YouTube content I was able to really simplify my trading and really cut out a lot of stuff. Everything gets incorporated, but it's in a more simplified way. So that then I take notes, back test, get data. I've been trying. I remember back then when I started, I could take 10 trades in a day, no kidding. I could take 10 whole trades in a day. Why am I taking 10 trades in a day, man? Now I just take a trade a day, and that's it. So, well, I think that's as far as my trading journey goes. It's not far off, and yeah, sooner or later you get to understand that it's more the battle is inside here. It's not really about your strategy or whatever, or your win rates. Those are good, but it's not really about that. So where I'm at right now, I am still far from where I would like to be. I know I will be profitable. I know I have made progress. I have gone from a losing trader to a break-even trader. I've even been a profitable trader for a while, but I said in here. So for me, I take every experience as good. I don't neglect whatsoever experience comes. Every time is a chance to learn. I learn from a lot of people that are aligned with my goal. I've learned to cut off a lot of stuff, and yeah, I mean, I'll make this too long. So that's a brief summary of where I'm at right now. So with this channel, my plans going forward, I plan to document my journey as frequently as I can. I plan to share with you guys after the fact. I will share my trades maybe during the week. I will share tips, stuff that I wish I knew back then, truly, if I could go back 5 years from now, 6 years from now, because it's a long time. I didn't see trading as something I would want to do. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. Aside trading, I do other things, and yeah, I've always known for sure that trading is something that is a skill that will stand the test of time. Think about it. If people lose jobs, whatsoever, you literally have to just stay, get yourself in check, know where the market is going, make a prediction, just keep going, have risk, properly informed decisions on the market, and you make money, and that's it. So I've always known that, but I didn't get my conviction on time. That's what messed me up. That's what made my journey a bit longer. But you know what is it? Delayed is not denied. I am from Nigeria. I live in Nigeria. I've been here since I was born. So for those of you Nigerians watching this, you know how it gets down here. You know how it is. So we have to battle with that. I had to battle with school. I had to, also dedicating time to learn trading and everything. It's not an excuse. I never like to give excuses, but it is what it is. Those are the things I had to face. I would like to share my trading journey as much as I can. For my trading journey, I would like to scale up to ideally where I can manage like 6 figures in funding, of course in dollars and not in naira, because Nigerian naira is trash. But that would mean a lot. That has always been my goal. That's always my goal, and I'm going to work towards that accordingly. So start small, have realistic goals. You will see everything here, my pros, cons, good, bad, whatever. It's just going to be real. It's going to be unfiltered. I'm coming from a place where at least most guys will connect to, most people that are trying to come up, and I hope I can inspire. I hope I can share some knowledge, because the pro of being this long in the industry is that I've had a lot of psychological lessons. So I'm going to share trade I took this week. I think this week overall wasn't so bad. This week wasn't so bad. I took 3 setups this week. This week is NFP week, so you know how NFP week goes. It gets kind of messy for me personally. I trade just Monday to Wednesday. Friday, it depends. Today being Friday, I didn't really look. I didn't bother looking because, apart from NFP week, we have things happening in the world, the whole Israel, Iran stuff. So the market wasn't just looking interesting, so I didn't bother looking at the charts. But I had a trade that was running from Wednesday, so I'm going to share that trade. It hit TP as NFP came, which was good. It felt good. So I'm going to share that, and yeah, I'll just go through my thought process for the trade. Okay, so for the setup I took this week, or rather on Wednesday, I hit TP today. On the monthly, I was already anticipating, like, price didn't take out this high. There wasn't actually much on the monthly because price delivered from this discount array to the external range liquidity, fulfilling the context. So on the weekly, being that we are taking out the high, let me just remove this. Being that we are already taking out this high, I expected price to come back down to here, because on the weekly it also swept the previous weekly high. We have this fair value gap, we have the former weekly low. On the daily, the reason why I marked the one I deleted was this. I was trying to anticipate sensitive places where price could react from, and this is like a huge order block on the weekly. I like to also call it a fair value area. So I just marked that to just be aware of that, so I can remove that. On the daily, there isn't much, as at when I entered, price had already created this long bearish candle which disrespected this bullish fair value gap, right? Price disrespected the bullish fair value gap here, because if it was to respect that, this candle shouldn't have closed below this place, but it did. So that was like one of the things that tipped me to price going lower instead of higher. Then we had a 4-hour fair value gap. Let me move this. That's the daily fair value gap. We had a 4-hour bearish fair value gap here. Price tapped into that, but when price does stuff like this, I like to demand more. I need more confirmation. If I wanted to go bullish, I would have liked price to create another bullish fair value gap on the 1-hour time frame at least. And on the 1-hour time frame, we didn't get a bullish fair value gap, we got a bearish fair value gap, and you see the way price kept wicking, trying to respect. It lacked bullish momentum, then it came down, and when it came down, it followed through. It created another bearish fair value gap here. So I entered like London close on Wednesday. I entered like, okay, off of this fair value gap, I entered from here when I think from this candle here, entered there, and I was able to hold the trade. There were times, I'll be honest, there were times when it looked like price was going to come up and go against me, but I held true. It's one of those things you just have to get used to. Back in those days, like, see, it came very close here. I could have chosen to close it here or chickened out when you got here. So that's like my conviction. I knew the draw on price was the weekly fair value gap, and then even when I came as I mentioned, I held it for 2 days, Wednesday through Thursday till today. This was NFP. So I had this 4-hour fair value gap that I see price was struggling to respect, and yeah, as far as price didn't like create fair value gaps upwards, I was fine, and my stop loss was really at break even at this point, because I already had like new fair value gap, and I think from the 1 hour, yeah, new fair value gap here. This is when I went break even, when I saw this fair value gap and this swing high was here, so I just put my stop loss there. Yeah, I followed through. As you can see, this is 8 o'clock. If I go to 30 minutes, it should be 8:30. So yeah, that's pretty much the trade. I held it for let me see how many hours. From there to here, 2 days and 3 hours. This is like one of my longest trades actually I've held, just for 2.1 hour. My stop loss was like 25.5 pips, and wasn't a bad one. I didn't really care. I was really detached from this trade, as opposed to sometimes in the past where I would be very much like checking. I'll be very disturbed about how it would turn out, but I knew my risk. I wasn't risking so much. I knew what I would expect. I was ready for whatsoever outcome. You just have to trust the process and don't like allow your edge play out, basically. Because if I close this prematurely and it went to TP, I would have felt bad. I really would have felt bad. So you allow your edge play out. Then maybe you guys should let me know, what do you want to see on the channel. Maybe more setup videos like this. I don't know, just share stuff that you guys would like to know. And yeah, I think this is the end of the video. I don't want to make the video too long, and let me know, comment, subscribe, like the video, and let's see how this journey takes us. Peace, guys.